I'm Lally Chapman, you're watching LUSH TV. It's the final day of Fashion Week. There's going to be more models, more runway, more clothes, more of it all. And there's also, at the end of the day, there's going to be a special event where it's about wearing love. And the designers have each created a special piece dedicated to those in Africa who are suffering from HIV. So that should be very interesting. Stay tuned. I'm here with the very talented Lucien Matty. Sir, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You had a huge week. You won an award at the beginning of the week, which was really exciting. We got actually a chance to talk to you. And how are you still feeling about all of that?
You know what? I kind of put that in the past and I was really focusing on the show. I was speechless because I wasn't expecting to win that. So that's why I didn't even know what to say. I just said thank you because really that's all I can say. I have a whole list of people to thank also, so I didn't want to go through the whole list. But I focus mainly on this day and this show and making it happen and make it big and like the way I envisioned. The whole vision that I had was quite grandiose, you know, and I think big. I go big or go home, you know. I don't want to do half-fast things. And many people, even this season, said, you know, Lucien, don't kill yourself. Make a smaller collection. Make, you know, like I don't like to cut corners. I'm a very authentic person and I want to keep that, be, you know, authentic with myself. You
used a lot of layering, a lot of metals, and very soft fabrics and then some harder stuff. How did you come? I mean, that's a hard combination to put together.
Yeah, it was quite challenging, but we made it and we found a trick to make it happen, you know, with all the studying that we've done. They're quite heavy on the organza and chiffons and it has somehow magically happened. And I love that contrast. I always play with contrast, you know. My life is a contrast, you know. So I kind of bring myself into everything I do, and it's really, I'm trying to be designing fashion with integrity.
I'm here with Stephen Lewis himself, sir. Great night. Can you tell me a little bit about your involvement and how it all came about?
Clearly, they fashioned something more than dresses. They fashioned a solidarity between people who attended tonight, the fashion industry, and people struggling against the virus of AIDS in Africa. I mean, it's quite a remarkable solidarity. People are always skeptical about crowds. They told me in advance, oh, these are people who aren't interested in this issue. They're there to see the runway show. You can't bore them with words. I've never found that in all the speaking I've done, that audiences react on a human level to the human predicament. They're very decent about it. It's an inherent generous spirit, particularly in Canadians, I've found. So when you talk about real stories, you put a face on the pandemic, the virus becomes real in the lives of an orphan or in the lives of a grandmother. And when you make people feel the need or try to make them feel it, they respond so fully. It's instinctive and it's lovely to see. And I will admit to you, I carry a great many images in my mind I wish I wasn't carrying. And I find myself crying a lot more often than I would normally do at this point in my life. But I'm glad to be able to talk about the issues to an audience that isn't normally engaged, because they will become engaged.
I am here with Robin Kay herself. You put this entire thing together. How has it been? Give me your thoughts on it.
It's just been totally perfect. Like, building the site, being on site for a long time. I've never had that opportunity. It's always just been drawings on the wall. And so we had the site, and everyone came, and the models and the sponsors, and they could see it. And we worked out all the kinks. And then the week started, and it just was more beautiful every day. Our designers are solid. They're on terra firma. They can flex, and they can say, you know, I'm a Canadian designer. But for the designers who get there, you know, it's not just what you see. The designers have to fulfill other things that you don't see. You know, have a certain criteria about in their background, have a publicist and have financial understanding and wherewithal. So I'm pleased, really pleased.
Today's the 5th and final day of Fashion Week. We had a chance to speak to some very influential designers as well as some fashionistas. It's been a lot of fun. Tomorrow is actually going to be the closing party, so make sure you stay with us.